Good morning. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this Monday, September 1st. It's 6:30 this morning and time for a look at our weather with meteorologist Eric Dean. It's Labor Day, Eric, so a lot of folks are even off today.
That's right. It's basically its last kind of unofficial day, I should say, of summer, because at this point a lot of the pools start closing down. Good Monday morning. The time is 6:31. Take a look at the temperatures outside right now. We're seeing temps in the 40s and 50s, even low 60s. Monticello's at 62, 55 from Somerset to Williamsburg to London, 52 in Manchester, 50 in Hazard, 56 in Prestonsburg. Our dew points are in the 40s and 50s. Some places right now seeing a little bit of patchy fog at this hour. So if you have travel plans, just please allow yourself extra time to get from point A to point B. Now, where that puts us at on the comfort scale, it's still very pleasant, still very dry out there though. So we do need a little bit of rain. The good news is rain chances are in the forecast, and we'll time that out coming up in the first alert forecast in a few minutes. But right now it is 6:31. We'll toss it back to Amelia.
A man is dead after a crash Thursday in Pike County. It happened on Kentucky Highway 15 in the Grapevine community. The driver has been identified as Carl Hall. Hall had multiple fractures and signs of significant head trauma. Life-saving measures were performed, but despite the efforts, Hall was pronounced dead at Hazard Appalachian Regional Hospital. 2 deputies were sent to the hospital Thursday night, and we now know the name of the man who shot those deputies. Investigators say Justin Chapman shot and killed himself after firing at them. Alexis Cruz is at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, where both deputies are being treated.
We're in front of UC Medical Center, where those 2 deputies were transported late last night after the situation unfolded. What we can tell you about their condition right now is that they are listed in stable condition. We know that one deputy was potentially taken back into surgery. We're not sure what happened there, but we have been told that that deputy is doing okay. The other deputy injured, not sure of the extent of their injuries at this time, but we know that that person is also expected to recover. What we can tell you is that the suspect barricaded inside of that home, fired multiple rounds towards those deputies, so they sustained several gunshot wounds as a result of this. Those deputies trying to serve an arrest warrant at the time in Walton, Kentucky. We are hearing from law enforcement officials who say that they are just grateful because this situation could have ended much worse.
All things considered, when you hear that two of our deputies were shot multiple times, you're going to assume the worst. The mere fact that we get good news and we get confirmed good news only slightly brings some positive light to the situation.
Now, we have not been told the identities of either of those 2 deputies at this time, just that they are expected to make a recovery. So a lot of people in the law enforcement community, as well as the tri-state, breathing a sigh of relief, at least to that news this morning. Reporting in front of UC Medical Center, I'm Alexis Cruz, Fox 19 Now.
And here's what we know about how this happened. Deputies say they were serving a felony warrant for overdue child support at an apartment in Walton. They say they were met with heavy gunfire around 10 Thursday night. Both deputies were shot multiple times. According to the sheriff's office, Chapman barricaded himself inside the apartment, so a SWAT team was called in. People who live in the area were evacuated. After several attempts to talk with Chapman, the SWAT team used a drone to get into the apartment, where they found him dead from a gunshot wound. Deputies say no one else was injured. Kentucky State Police are investigating a deadly crash in Pike County. Troopers say it happened just after 8:30 Thursday night on US 119 near Central Avenue in South Williamson. Investigators say 36-year-old Megan Jones of Williamson, West Virginia, was trying to cross the road when she was hit by a car. She was pronounced dead at the scene. As part of the investigation, US 119 near Central was closed Saturday morning from 10 until 11:30. A Pulaski Elementary School student found a gun in the woods adjacent to the school Friday afternoon. Pulaski County School Superintendent Patrick Richardson says the student was running to get a soccer ball and noticed what looked like a gun. The student told staff. Richardson says the firearm was stolen from a house in 2021 in a case involving the Somerset Police Department. School officers canvassed the area just to be safe. A Southern Kentucky City Council will have an impeachment hearing next week in an attempt to remove a mayor from office. It followed a drama-filled and chaotic meeting inside the London Community Center that spilled outside into the parking lot as people were trying to leave. WYMT's Phil Pendleton was there for the meeting and what happened after.
I want you to understand these people are going to lose their homes.
Shouting and interruptions marked Friday's special called meeting of the London City Council.
That is not democracy. That is an abusive process.
Mayor Weddle wrongfully filed.
The meeting was to add charges to the allegations against Mayor Randall Weddle.
Mayor Weddle, either through misconduct or willful neglect, failed to even attempt to appoint members to the Housing Authority.
That motion passed 5-0 with one council member absent. Later, the council voted to accept the resignation of Charles Stacy Benj.
This is a special.
Most of the drama inside centered on a motion to disapprove Housing Authority appointments.
We want to make a matter of record that council is taking the liability of families being evicted from the Housing Authority at this moment.
In our city, you cannot serve on 2 boards, so we have one that is illegal.
There was a lot of drama inside the community center as the meeting was taking place, but then when it was over, the drama spilled outside into the parking lot as some people were attempting to leave.
He wasn't voted to be mayor.
That's when some people supporting the mayor tried to confront council members.
My brother doesn't tell us nothing. We hear from other people that he done it for.
Council members did not want to talk on camera after the meeting, but Weddle and some others did.
This is not what London's wanting. Do you think the public wants, 5 begrudged individuals to remove somebody that thousands of people had voted for?
We are very disappointed in City Council. They do not represent the citizens of London.
County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
The meeting to consider the charges against the mayor will be heard at 9 o'clock on Friday morning, September 5th at the Laurel County Judicial Center on Main Street. Well, if you notice an increase in your car insurance bill, AAA of the Bluegrass has some advice. Spokesperson Lori Weaver Hawkins says a great tip for finding the right and affordable insurance company for you is to research different options.
Insurance policies can vary widely from one provider to the next. So it's very important that you compare multiple choice. Don't just sign on that dotted line on the first policy that's presented to you.
Another way to save is looking into a bundling option, combining vehicle, home, and other policies under one provider so you can save some money on that bill. And speaking of insurance rates, one factor that can influence those prices going up is car theft. A car is stolen every 37 seconds in the USA, costing Americans more than $8 billion a year for car theft. Even if your own car has not been stolen, car thefts in your area can still impact your bill. In the last year, there were more than 11,000 vehicles stolen in Kentucky alone.
Never leave your vehicle running with the key in it, whether it's even on the seat or anywhere in the car. That is just an open invitation. And a lot of times people think, well, no one's going to steal my vehicle right out of my driveway while I run in to grab something out of the house. It happens.
Hawkins says to avoid leaving items like phones, wallets, and purses, plus other personal belongings in the car that might catch the attention of thieves. Well, Pike welcomed representatives with the USDA Rural Development to campus Friday for an announcement finalizing the construction plans for the Tanner College of Dental Medicine. The university hosted a news conference Friday morning celebrating the USDA's recent decision to approve a more than $53 million loan for the dental school's construction. Officials say it's an investment in the region, its people, and the growth of the Pike campus. With the funding, the construction of the space is expected to begin in the coming months.
So we've worked so hard to make it to this day and to be able to achieve this collaboration with the USDA to finalize funding for the dental school is truly thrilling.
And the school will begin accepting applications next month and expects to welcome its first cohort of students in June. Kentucky River District Health Department Public Health Director Scott Lockard was recently honored with a major award. He was given the 2025 National Champion of Governmental Public Health Award. It's a prestigious honor with applications throughout the nation for those who have made a difference in the communities and states that they serve. Lockard says August 20th marked 35 years since he started his career in public health.
Eastern Kentucky is home. And throughout my career, I have tried to work to make life better for the people that reside in this area, because the people here, they're my friends, family. My heart is truly in Eastern Kentucky.
Lockard says one of the health department's programs was also given an award. The Hub was given the Model Practice Award.
All right, it's about 6:40, and as advertised, patchy fog is in play throughout eastern Kentucky. It's 50 degrees outside. Our dew point's at 48, so when you get those numbers close together, what does that mean? Well, right there, that patchy fog is in the forecast. We have a calm wind out there at this hour. Other temperatures right now, you can see it's starting to warm up a little bit. Upper 50s, low 60s near Harlan. We're at 48 in Boonville, 59 Jackson, 59 Moorhead, 48 is the temperature in Irvin. Look at Monticello, already at 61 degrees. All is quiet on live pinpoint Doppler radar. So we will get a nice little break for the most part today. A renegade shower to the afternoon hours, certainly not out of the question. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast found anytime on the WYMT First Alert weather app. You can see right there, temperatures in the mid-50s by 8 a.m. will go into the mid-60s by 10 a.m., mid-70s as we go throughout the afternoon and early evening hours. But again, a patchy or stray shower or two, certainly not out of the question. The complete First Alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. Amelia.
Well, thank you so much for joining.